Hey, what is good, everyone? Today I'm gonna be telling you guys how to make money as a teenager or a school kid or whatever. Okay, last year I was a school kid as well, okay, and I've been making money online for a while now, okay? So I'm gonna give you my methods that I started off with. Now the first one is pretty obvious, for me especially. It was YouTube, okay? If we come over here and to my YouTube analytics right here on my gaming channel, okay? I started my gaming channel when I was about in year 10, okay? This is US dollars right here, and yeah, you can see it's just made me a fair bit of money over time, you know what I'm saying? I just did it for fun, okay? I just played games, edited the videos up real quick and posted them, and we ended up making $13,000. This is pretty, I haven't posted in 100 days, so I really haven't posted since last year, really. You can see my last video 101 days ago, and still made $218 USD, and I haven't posted in 180 days. That's in the last 28 days. So YouTube's a really good, easy, fun way of making some money, okay? And you can kind of grow it over time. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Just make videos that you enjoy. There's no really strategy to it. I mean, the only strategy I can really recommend to you is try to get your click-through rate as high as possible. And yeah, but you can see you can have crazy videos. This one video, $1,600. It don't take a lot, you know what I'm saying? I made this video in 30 minutes. $1,600. That's really nothing as lucrative as a lucky YouTube video, okay? 30 minutes, 1,000, that's $3,000 an hour. That's crazy. But now my second method, anyone can really do, okay? Because this takes a little bit of startup time. You need 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours. But this, you can really get started straight away, okay? So this is what I started doing is graphic designing on Twitter, okay? Now I have a lot of ideas for this. You don't even have to be good for this, okay? If we look up my boy Simply Unco, this is one of my friends that started copying me when I started making a bit of money off this, okay? If we scroll down to his first post, all you need for this is just download an illegal version of Photoshop, or maybe your school will give you Photoshop, and you can get to work, okay? Just start watching some YouTube tutorials. Who I really recommend is this guy called Sesso. This guy right here, Sesso, if you look him up on YouTube, he has a lot of really easy, great Photoshop tutorials. If you watch a few of these, like his thumbnail tutorials, how to make easy gaming thumbnails, all those kinds of tutorials, and you keep practicing, maybe make a few of his banners, post everything on your Twitter. Everything you make, post it, okay? So yeah, this is my boy Simply Unco. Look how bad this looks, okay? He started off trash, but people still buy this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he started selling for $1, and he got some animated stuff. He started selling for $10. But as you get better and more clients, just keep upping your prices. Keep upping your prices. And these things only take like 20 minutes to make, so you can get a few out, make $12 US an hour. It's not great, but it's easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not great, but it's easy, and you're building a skill. You're building your Photoshop skills, and eventually you can begin to charge more money and more money. The way that I recommend you do this is when you post everything you make, okay? Tag the person you made it for, okay? Even if you're making practice stuff, make it for someone. Tag them. They don't have to be big. Preferably they're not big. Okay, this is a kind of bad example. That's bare retweets. But you can see like this thumbnail right here, right? So just put thumbnail. I always use emojis at the start, right? Because emojis kind of give it some color in the text and capture people's attention. So thumbnail for that person so that they get the notification, and then hopefully they retweet it. In this case, he did retweet it. Obviously, he changed his @ so it doesn't show up anymore. And that way you can get exposure to all of his people, everyone that follows him. Put your price simple, get it for $4 or $5 or however much you want to charge. And then likes plus retweets are appreciated. Encourage people to like and retweet it, and then just post it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe put your little tag right here so nobody can steal it. And again, I pretty much learned all this stuff through just YouTube tutorials. And it's a good, easy way to make money, like in between stuff. Like for example, you get an order, and then at night when you're not really doing anything, quickly throw together a thumbnail, send it to him, and you get $4 when you wouldn't have made that $4 another way. Or you can make stuff like these animated overlays. If you can learn how to do animated stuff like this, $15 for 20 minutes of work, and that's $15 USD, so like 18, 19 Australian dollars. Always charge everyone in US dollars, okay? Even if you're not from the US, charge everyone from US in USD. You just make way more money. But if you're struggling to find people, just look up. This is what I did when I got my wisdom teeth taken out. I couldn't do anything for a week or 2 weeks or whatever. So this is all I did. Need thumbnail. Search that up on Twitter, go to latest, and just find people. Need thumbnail, need an editor and thumbnail artist. Look, just DM all these people, okay? Just go through and DM everyone. You'll get work, and then hopefully some of those people will start coming back, okay? Look, need someone to make me a thumbnail for tonight's DM. If you're just starting, I would do some stuff for free just to build up a little bit of a portfolio, but don't let anyone finesse you, okay? Try get as much money as you can from everyone. But either way, this is a super simple way to make some money online, and it's just through Twitter, so you don't need any startup. Now, the next thing you can do is start an online business. Now, I actually recommend you sell stuff, especially if it's like gaming stuff, through Twitter. Now, I ran this little business before I got shut down. This was my last, so I started this spreadsheet in 2020, and then I got banned 2 months later. So in about 2 months, I made $1,870 US. It's $1,187 US off this, and then I was also running another flipping business to do with this, but we'll talk about that in the next section of the video. What I pretty much did was I made a system to grind virtual currency on a game called NBA 2K, and then I sold those virtual currencies to other people for $30, I think. So the game sells 200,000 VC for $50 US, and I was selling it for $30 US, so it was very profitable. I didn't have to do anything. I had it fully automated, and then I started getting a few other people involved, helping me to make more accounts because I was selling out as quickly as possible. Now, I did delete everything that I was involved in this, all like the tweets and everything, because 2K kept banning me, so I thought I had to get rid of this, otherwise they're just gonna keep banning me. I couldn't play the game, so I couldn't make YouTube videos. But what I would pretty much do is I would just run giveaways. So I'd give away about an account a month, and I'd be like, yo, like, retweet to enter this giveaway. But then also in the same giveaway post, I'd tell people that, yo, I'm selling this account for $30. I'm selling these accounts for $30 USD. DM me if you're interested. And that would bring in a lot of people. And then every time I sold something to someone, I'd tell them to log in, take a picture of the account, and make a tweet telling everyone that it's legit. What that's gonna do is that everyone on their profile that follows them is going to see that, yo, this guy is selling accounts. Number one, he's selling them. Two, he's actually legit. My boy, the guy that I follow is saying he's legit. And then, you know, they might come to me, enter the giveaway, retweet it, and it keeps expanding. And Twitter's just a really good, easy way to grow a business, no matter what you're selling. It doesn't matter if you're selling anything. You could be trying to sell gloves on Twitter. I'd recommend doing digital products because then you got 100% profit margins. It's way easier. But if you can find something that you can sell on Twitter, just run giveaways, get people to tweet out that you're legit, all that kind of stuff, you can grow really, really fast, especially if you're selling a digital product, because you don't really have to do anything. You just send them a file. But obviously the drawback to that is you need an idea, okay? I haven't come up with another idea since selling VC accounts. Now, the last one is flipping items. Now, I talked about how this was kind of involved in this business, okay? So for this, I needed multiple Xboxes, right? Because I had the game playing automatically by itself. So I had like I think I had 3 Xboxes and 3 PS4s, right? Running on my computer at once, or running in my setup at once, okay? And then I just switch it out every time one account hits 200,000, and then sell it, set up a new account on that Xbox and PC, or Xbox and PS4. But what I'd be doing at the same time is what I figured out is that on average, a PS4 at the time, obviously prices change, the average PS4 by itself at the time was selling fairly quickly for about $200. Obviously these are actually way more expensive, but the average Xbox One PS4 was selling for about $200 at the time because everyone knew that the PS5 was coming out soon. This is before the PS5. But you just need to find a product that you can figure out something similar with this. So as you can see right here, they're kind of sitting sitting for $300 plus. So that means they'd probably sell for 200, 250. But what I'd find is, every time I looked up PS4, there'd be people selling new PS4s or their PS4s for $150. But they'd sell quick, so you gotta be on them with the first 60 minutes, okay? So I kinda just check Gumtree, which is our equivalent of Craigslist, every single hour kind of thing, and just wait for a PS4 to come up for 150. Buy it, go pick it up, and then just straight away either do some VC accounts on it, or if I don't need it, sell it for 200, easy $50 profit, without spending a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? 10 minute walk there, 10-minute bike ride, 10 minutes back, then they gotta come sell it, 50 bucks. That's like 100 bucks an hour, depending how far I had to go for it. But you don't need to do this with just PS4s or Xboxes. You can find anything. If you can find something that people, the main thing is there's a lot of volume in sales, okay? The main thing is a lot of people want to sell theirs and a lot of people want to buy it. If you can find something like that, you're always going to find a way to kind of finesse the market where you don't find someone trying to sell it for super cheap and then you try to find someone that wants to buy it for a regular price. And sometimes the price of PS4s will just drop, right? And I'd be stuck with a little bit of inventory, but you just wait it out, because when a lot of people are trying to buy and sell something, eventually you're going to run out of that supply and the price is going to increase and then yours is going to be the cheapest, okay? Trust me. Just, if it's not selling, maybe dip the price a little bit, but just hold on to it, okay? If you think you've got a fair price that other people were selling theirs for, just hold on to it. Unless something changes, like the PS5 comes out or they drop more PS5s and stuff like that. But, if you can get into trading PS5s, I don't really think there'd be a market for that. But yeah, these are still selling for well above retail. But if you can find things that are just buying and selling for prices that you can make a profit on, do that. It's a great way to make a bit of money. It's not online, but it's kind of online. You know what I'm saying? It's not a real job, so I count it. But either way, man, that's 4 great ways to make some money as a teenager or school kid or whatever, online and kind of offline. But hey, man, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe. I really do appreciate it, and I'm out. See ya.